Want to learn how to destroy a narcissist? Stay with me until the end. I'll show you exactly how to break them without ever raising your voice. You thought you still had control, didn't you? You thought the same tricks would keep working, that I'd chase your approval, tiptoe around your moods, blame myself for your silence, justify your coldness, cling to your crumbs like they were kindness. You believed I wouldn't notice. How you turned love into performance, affection into a trap, vulnerability into ammunition. You smiled when I was in pain. You sighed when I showed emotion. You punished me with silence and called it boundaries. But I was never allowed any of my own. You thought I wouldn't leave? Because you made me doubt I could. You told me no one else would love me. You said I was too much, too sensitive, too broken. You made sure I questioned every version of myself that wasn't convenient for you. But something shifted. I started seeing the patterns. The bait and switch. The hot and cold. The praise that only came when I was obedient. And the withdrawal, the moment I showed a need. I saw through the cycles, the fake apologies, the hollow promises, the love bombing that always came after the destruction. And when I stopped reacting, when I didn't cry, didn't beg, didn't explain myself for the 100th time, you panicked. Because without my pain, you had no fuel. Without my confusion, you had no control. You thought I was weak, but I was learning, and now I've learned too much to ever go back. Stay with me. This doesn't end with survival. It ends with your power breaking him apart. You run on control. You feed on doubt. You thrive in confusion. So I gave you nothing. No arguments. No explanations. No dramatic exits. Just silence. And in that silence, you started to collapse. You tried everything. The guilt trips. The sudden rage. The manufactured tears. The fake accountability sprinkled with blame. The urgent "I miss you" right after devaluing me. None of it landed. Because I finally understood the cycle. I wasn't trying to fix us. I wasn't trying to fix you. I was trying to fix the damage you caused. By playing the very game that broke me. But I'm not playing anymore. I realized your love had conditions. Your presence had a cost. Your peace had rules. Rules I was never allowed to follow myself. Your version of love. Be quiet. Be smaller. Be available. Be useful. Be perfect. And never ever need anything back. And now that I'm not bending, not reacting, not explaining, you don't know what to do with me. Because if I don't spin in your chaos, you lose your identity. You keep poking at the old wounds. You keep testing the traps, but I don't fall for them anymore. And that's what breaks you. You were never strong. You just knew how to pick someone too tired to fight. But I'm not tired anymore. I'm focused. This isn't revenge. It's removal. You don't have access to me anymore. Not my time. Not my mind. Not even my anger. Stay with me. The final blow is coming. You want to know how to destroy a narcissist. Not with rage. Not with revenge. Not with screaming matches or dramatic exits. You destroy them with indifference. You destroy them when you stop needing anything from them. When their approval becomes irrelevant. When their insults don't even sting. When their existence stops altering your nervous system. You don't yell. You don't warn. You don't ask for closure. You just walk away and mean it. No reaction. No explanation. No need to be understood. Because you finally understand yourself. You remove your energy, your attention, your vulnerability. You stop feeding the machine. They send a message. You leave it on read. They tell lies about you. You stay silent. They bait you with concern. You stay still. You become a blank wall. And they crumble. Because the only version of you they could control was the one that cared. You heal. You rebuild. You detach. And with every step away from them, they shrink. They'll tell people you're unstable. They'll say you were the problem. They'll try to provoke a reaction. Because the worst thing you can do to them is become unreachable. They don't want closure. They want access. They want control. But now they get nothing. You don't destroy a narcissist by breaking them. You destroy them by becoming someone they will never have access to again. Not your heart. Not your thoughts. Not your peace. Not even your presence. They don't get to define you anymore. They don't get to narrate your story. They don't even get to exist in it. You are not their victim. You are the narcissist's ending. If this hit you, save it so you never forget who you are now. Share it if you're done playing their game. Follow if you're ready to take your power back. This time, they don't get the last word.